My dearest soul, today is the day everything can start to fall into place for you. I'm calling you to pause, a special moment out of time, so you can hear the most important sound in the universe right now, the sound of a page turning. You've been rereading past sections of your life for so long. Some are sweet, full of heartwarming memories. Others are tough, stained by tears, loss, and regrets. And you, like a loyal reader of your own story, might have started to believe you already know the ending, that the main plot has unfolded, and only footnotes remain. You've grown used to the tone, the characters, the settings of your previous sections, and perhaps you've stopped expecting a big twist. That's exactly why my voice needed to reach you today, with the strength of a declaration and the gentleness of an invitation. What I'm about to share with you can transform your life, because I'm not just promising a small adjustment. As the author of your existence, I am officially declaring the end of one period of your life and the start of a completely new one. Today, this very day, a new phase begins. And this isn't a continuation, it's a fresh start. With new themes, new characters, and a new purpose I've written just for you. What's done is done. Your mistakes have been covered by my grace. The lessons have become part of your wisdom. The story so far served its purpose. It brought you to this starting line. Before we go on, type this statement of faith in the comments. I surrender to God's perfect plan for my life. By doing this, you are consciously letting go of the old book, and with the hands of faith, picking up the new volume I'm offering you. Now, continuing the message, I invite you to breathe in the air of a new beginning. Leave behind the dust of old roads. Release the weight of burdens you no longer need to carry. The page before you is blank, pristine, full of potential your mind, still caught in yesterday's patterns, can barely imagine. And I am here, with the golden pen of my love in hand, ready to start writing the most beautiful story you've ever lived with you. My precious soul, to fully step into this new phase, it's vital you understand what it isn't. This new period isn't a denial of your past. Every word, every sentence, every paragraph of your previous story was important. They shaped you, taught you, strengthened you. I'm not tearing out the old pages. I'm placing them in a sacred archive as reference, as proof of the path that brought you here. But your identity is no longer in those pages. You are not the sum of your past mistakes. You are not defined by your old wounds. You are not limited by yesterday's triumphs. You are defined only by my word about you today. And my word is new. This new phase is also not an escape. It's not an attempt to run from problems or responsibilities. It's a shift in perspective on them. The same challenges might even be present, but you'll face them with new strength, new wisdom, and new hope. It's like reading the same book but now with fresh eyes which uncover meanings and solutions that were once hidden. I'm not changing the setting. I'm changing the main character, and the new main character, which is you, has the power to transform the setting. This new phase, above all, is not something you need to earn or achieve. It's a gift. It's an act of my sovereign kindness. It is I, in my love for you, deciding that your story of struggle has lasted long enough and that it's time for a new plot, one of peace and flourishing. Your only task is to receive, to believe, to stop trying to fix the old section and start walking by faith into the new. Now, before we continue this message, type in the comments, I trust the Lord. By doing this, you are signing your name on the first page of this new book. It's your declaration that you accept the gift and trust the author. If this message touched your heart and you want to support this effort, click thanks and help spread words of light, encouragement, and inspiration to many lives. Moving on, the title of this new period of yours is Redemption and Restoration. Redemption, because I will take everything that was broken, lost, or stained in your past story and transform it into something beautiful and full of purpose. And restoration, because I won't just give you back what you lost. I will give it to you in double measure, with a quality and depth that far surpass the original. My blessed soul, what will be the main theme of this new phase? If previous periods were about learning, struggle, and building, this new one will be about legacy and impact. The focus shifts from you to the influence you'll have on the world around you. You've spent years accumulating an invaluable treasure: wisdom, experience, compassion, and a faith tested by fire. In earlier periods, this treasure was for your own growth. Now, in this new phase, you'll open your treasure chest to enrich the lives of others. I am promoting you from student to teacher, from daughter to matriarch, from receiver to source. Your life will become a beacon. People navigating the same turbulent waters you've crossed will look to your light and find their way to safe harbor. Your story, which at times was your shame, will become your most powerful tool for service. You'll have the authority to speak to wounded hearts, not with theories, but with the empathy of someone who knows the scars. I, your God, am sending you a special sign. The sign you've been waiting for is in this verse, Jeremiah 29:11, which says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This verse, which you may have read many times, takes on new meaning today. It's no longer a distant promise. It's the outline of the period you are now beginning to live. Type in the comments, "I receive this message and am blessed," and send love and protection to someone you care about, declaring that God's plans for their life also include hope and a future. If this message resonated with you, show your support with a thanks and help spread this message of light. Before we continue, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so now. By subscribing, you ensure continuous access to the author's notes for every page of your new story. Now, continuing the message, your influence won't be loud or showy. It will be like yeast in dough, silent but transformative. It will be in the peace your presence brings to a tense environment. It will be in the word of wisdom you give to a child or a friend, which will untangle a knot in their lives. It will be in the stability of your faith, which will become an anchor for your family in times of crisis. Don't underestimate the power of your new role. The world doesn't need more celebrities, it needs more matriarchs. It doesn't need more digital influencers, it needs more pillars of wisdom and grace. And you, my daughter, have been prepared and commissioned to be exactly that. My dearest soul, for this new phase to be written with the ink of freedom and joy, it's crucial that you do one last review of the old book and close it for good. And this final review is called Forgiveness. There are characters and scenes in your past story that still hold your attention and drain your energy. They are the specters haunting your present and threatening to spoil your future. Today, we're going to drive out these specters through the power of forgiveness. First, the specters of others. The people who hurt you, disappointed you, who didn't keep their promises. You've allowed them to still play a part in your story, even if they're not around, through your hurt and resentment. Every time you replay the offense in your mind, you're inviting them back. To forgive is to tell these characters goodbye for good. It's saying, "Your role in my story is over. I release you from my emotional memory. I hand over your debt to the righteous judge and move on free." Second, the specter of yourself, the woman you were, with the mistakes you made, the choices you regret. You've been your own harshest critic. You accuse yourself, shame yourself, punish yourself. This specter of self-condemnation is the most paralyzing, telling you you don't deserve a fresh start. My dear, listen to your Creator's voice. I have already forgiven you. I have already used your mistakes to create something beautiful. I have already redeemed every stained page. Your guilt offends my grace. Accept my forgiveness. Set free the woman you were. She did what she could, and she brought you this far. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, you'd like to forgive. Picture each one, send them love, and say, "I forgive you and set you free. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Do this daily to strengthen your inner peace and let go of anxiety. By doing this, you're not just cleaning your heart. You're claiming your legal right, bought with my blood, to a new beginning. You're refusing to let the past dictate the terms of your future. You're grabbing the remote to your life and changing the channel. The channel of drama and regret is over. The channel of grace, adventure, and purpose is starting now. My precious soul, the main character of this fresh start is a new version of you. She's not a patched-up or fixed-up character. She's a brand new creation. And to live this new story, you need to get to know her, embrace her, and act from that place. The new you lives from the identity of a beloved daughter. Your motivation is no longer the fear of rejection or the search for approval. Your security doesn't depend on what others think or do. She's anchored in the unchanging truth that you are fully and unconditionally loved by the universe's creator. This security gives you new freedom to be authentic, to say yes with joy and no with peace. The new you operates with wisdom that goes beyond knowledge. It's not the wisdom of books, but the wisdom distilled from your experiences and sanctified by my spirit. You won't have to struggle to find the answers anymore. They'll come to you naturally, from a place of deep connection with me. Your intuition will be your compass and my peace your confirmation. You'll become the calm person in the storm, the voice of reason amidst chaos. The new you walks with serene authority. You won't need to raise your voice to be heard anymore. Your presence, filled with my presence, will speak for itself. Your words, anointed by my spirit, will carry the weight of truth. Your authority won't come from a position, but from communion. You'll learn to manage your emotions, master your circumstances, and influence the atmosphere around you, not by force, but by the gentle power of love and faith. Beloved, wise, and authoritative daughter, this is your new identity. Start seeing yourself this way. When you look in the mirror, don't see the marks of time as signs of decline, but as the badges of your spiritual rank. Don't see weariness in your eyes, but the depth of a soul that has seen much and now carries the light. Your self-image needs to align with my image of you, because you can't live a new phase acting like the old character. Embrace your new identity, and from that place your new story will practically write itself. My blessed soul, this new phase starting today won't be without its challenges, but how you face them will be completely different. In previous times, challenges often took center stage in your story. They defined you, consumed you, dictated your mood and your prayers. In this new period, challenges change their role. They stop being the main act and become supporting players. They're no longer monsters to fear, but chances for the new you to shine. They become the stage where your new wisdom, authority, and faith will be shown. When a health challenge comes up, your first reaction won't be panic anymore. It will be peace, and the faith declaration of the woman who knows her body is the Holy Spirit's temple, and that the healer lives within her. When a financial crisis knocks, your response won't be despair. It will be calm, and the wise action of the woman who knows her provider owns all gold and silver, and he has never abandoned her. When a family conflict erupts, your attitude won't be to take sides or get distressed. It will be to position yourself as the ambassador of peace, the matriarch of grace, who listens to all sides and brings my perspective of reconciliation to the situation. Do you see the change? You stop being a victim of circumstances and become their ruler. In my name, your struggle won't be to survive the storm anymore, but to learn to dance in the rain and even calm the waves with the authority I've given you. Share this video with 2 loved ones who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer of faith and hope. A simple Lord, in our new beginning, may challenges become stages for your glory, connects your heart to a victorious faith community. Challenges in this new period will serve one purpose: to show the glory, strength, and wisdom I've placed in you. They'll be the final tests that prove how much you've learned and grown. And with each challenge overcome this new way, your faith will grow stronger, your authority will expand, and your testimony will become even more powerful. My precious soul, how do you actually live this new phase? Your new life isn't about doing grand things, but about doing small things with a new grand awareness. Your daily practice boils down to 3 heart disciplines. The first is the discipline of presence. Each morning, before the world floods your mind, start your day with an act of consecration. It doesn't have to be long, just a moment to sit in silence and say, "Father, this new beginning is yours. I am yours. Use me today. Guide me today. Fill me today." This simple act of connecting to the source sets the tone for a day lived from fullness, not exhaustion. The second is the discipline of perception. Throughout your day, train your eyes to see me everywhere. See me in nature's beauty. See me in people's faces. See me in small provisions and minor deliverances. Cultivate a grateful heart. Gratitude keeps the door open to my joy and stops you from being pulled back into old patterns of complaining and worry. A heart that sees my hand in everything is a heart with no room for fear. The third is the discipline of permission. Allow yourself to be the new you. Give yourself permission to rest without guilt. Give yourself permission to laugh out loud, to try something new, to express your wisdom. You are often your own jailer, trapped by old rules and self-perceptions. I've already opened the cell door. Now, you need to give yourself permission to step out and walk in the glorious freedom I've called you to. Presence, awareness, and permission. These are the keys that keep your new beginning moving forward. It's not about heavy effort, but light surrender. Less about struggling, more about dancing. It's the dance of partnership between your readiness and my ability. And it's the most beautiful dance of all, my beloved soul. We've reached the end of our message and the start of your new life. The page has turned. The decree is sealed. Together, we acknowledge the close of one volume and embrace the opening of another. You've understood that your past was your preparation, and this new phase is about legacy and impact. We've closed the old book with the seal of forgiveness and clothed you in your new identity as a beloved, wise, and authoritative child. You've learned to see challenges as opportunities and received practical keys to live your new story. Now, the book of your life is open to a blank page, and it's yours. The pen is in my hand, and your hand rests upon mine. Together, we will write. From my side, I promise you, the plot will be captivating. There will be breathtaking twists of joy. There will be moments of deep peace that soothe your soul. There will be a purpose that gives meaning to your everyday. And the conclusion will be of a glory that far surpasses all prior sections. Your part, my child, is simply to show up each day with an open heart and empty hands, ready for our collaboration. It's trusting the author, even when the plot seems mysterious. It's embracing your role as the main character with the dignity and courage I've given you. Leave this meeting not looking back with nostalgia or regret, but looking ahead with holy, vibrant anticipation. Your story isn't over. In fact, the part it will be remembered for is just beginning. The preface was long, but the masterpiece is now unfolding. Go and live your new beginning. If this message resonated with you and your situation, type, "My new beginning in God starts today" in the comments. Share your experiences in the comments about what aspect of this fresh start touched your heart the most. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more faith-based content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.